And good evening. Welcome back out again here to King City as we get set here for the third game of the night on the championship semifinal side here in the new gym at the King City tournament. It's the number 2 seed Albany girls taking on the number 3 South Holt girls. Winner will move on to take on the 1 seed Stanberry on Friday night. I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Schultz of Albany and Dollars and Messner Auction Service. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Northwest Cell, American Family Insurance Agent, David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. The South Holt School District and Albany School District. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. So again, it's a matchup between the 2 and 3 seeds. The Albany girls won over DeKalb 53-45 on Monday. South Holt won over Maysville 59-38. And winner will take on Stanberry on Friday night here in the new gym. Or actually, I take that back. Those were actually the boys' scores. Stanberry won, or Albany won on Monday night over Stewartsville 51-26. South Holt girls won over Maysville 42-33 on Monday night. Again, winner will move on to take on Stanberry 7 o'clock in the new gym here on Friday night. Loser will take on DeKalb in the old gym late game on Friday night. We'll be back with your BTC Bank pregame when we come back with more on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center, plus vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one.
Welcome back out again to King City as we get set here for the Dollars & Messner Auction Service starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Dollars & Messner Auction Service. Contact the winning teams of Dollars & Messner Auction Service for all of your auction needs. As we get set here for the announcement of the starting lineups here tonight, again, South Holt will wear their road black uniforms, gold lettering outlined in white. Stanberry wears their home white uniforms with green lettering outlined in black. And winner will move on to take on Stanberry. Loser will move on to take on DeKalb Friday night here in, the winner will play in the new gym. Loser in the third place game will play the late game in the old gym. So as we await the announcement of the starters here from King City, again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors helping bring you tonight's broadcast of South Holt and Albany girls basketball tonight. Our final game of the night will also be the Albany boys taking on the South Holt boys here from the King City tournament.
Third game this evening will be the girls game between Albany and South Holt. Starting lineups for South Holt: number 10, Reese Morris. Number 12, Bradley Geyer. Number 22, Rachel Lockman. Number 24, Corey Fruitman. And for Albany, number 2, Casey Messner. Number 11, Michaela Martin. Number 13, Sierra Anthony. Number 20, Gabby Newman. Number 23, Paige Brown.
So again, that is a look at your Dollars and Messner Auction Service starting lineups. It will be Casey Messner, Michaela Martin, Sierra Anthony, Gabby Newman, and Paige Brown for Albany. Reese Morris, Rayleigh Geyer, Rachel Ottman, Chloe Prusman, and Grace Cotton for South Holt. Remember that your starting lineup tonight is brought to you by Dollars and Messner Auction Service. Contact the winning team of Dollars and Messner Auction Service for all of your auction needs. As we prepare to tip off tonight's contest, don't forget to start your morning a trip with a stop at Schultz in Albany for an ice-cold fountain drink or a hot cup of coffee. Stewartsville girls pick up a win tonight over King City, 52-18, so they will move into the consolation game. On the boys' side, they will await the winner of the final game of the night between DeKalb and Maysville as the Stewartsville boys and King City girls both in the consolation game. That will be played on Friday in the old gym. So Albany girls will get set here to take on South Holt. And your opening Schultz tip-off is going to be one here by South Holt. Bringing it across here for South Holt is going to be Rayleigh Geyer. She'll send up to the top of the key for Reese Morris. Man-to-man pressure put on here by the Lady Warriors. Over to the right wing for Rachel Ottman. Ottman in the corner for Morris. Back again to Ottman. Now sent up to the top of the key for Prusman. Prusman sends it right wing for Geyer, and then it's going to go out of bounds. Off the hands of Ottman out of bounds. It'll be Albany basketball. South Holt putting on some full court 2-2-1 pressure here as Gabby Newman will bring it across. Has the ball tipped and stolen away here by Rayleigh Geyer. Goes up. Euro steps her way in. Knocks it in off the glass. Up and good for two. Sarah Anthony will send it back here for Casey Martin. Now back again for Anthony. Sends it across, looking for Paige Brown. Picked out of the air here by Prusman. Prusman drives in, lays it up off the left side with the glass and can't get it to fall. Messner able to keep it in bounds. We have to be picked up here by Rayleigh Geyer. Prusman trying to send it into the corner here for Ottman. Back again to Prusman. Shot from three from the right wing. Up and good as she knocks it down from behind the arc. South Holt out to a quick 5-0 lead here. Brown gets it back here for Messner. Now sends it across for Anthony. Back again here for Messner. Messner brings it across. Trap going to be put on here by South Holt as it's being knocked out of bounds here by Reese Morris. Messner will inbounds into the backcourt here to Newman. A little 2-1-2 pressure put on here by South Holt as Martin has it in the corner. Trying to send it out now for Casey Messner. Gets it off to Newman. Newman drives to the baseline. Now pulls back. Trying to send it up for Paige Brown. Up to Casey Messner. Sends it back again to Newman. Newman drives baseline. Puts up a little floater off the iron. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by South Holt. Quickly bringing it across. Here is going to be Geyer. Now she'll spin around, puts up a shot from three off the mark to the left. Messner comes away with the rebound. And then we'll lose it as it goes out of bounds. South Holt will inbounds up to the top of the key here for Geyer. Rayleigh Geyer sends it right wing for Ottman. Up to the top of the key here for Grace Cotton. Cotton over for Prusman. She'll have it in the corner, trying to send it back up to the top of the key for Morris. Left wing again is Rachel Ottman. Trying to feed it inside. Prusman goes up, knocks it in off the glass. Can't get it to fall, and a foul going to be called here on the rebound against Rachel Ottman. So far, this full court zone defense giving Albany some trouble here. Anthony gets it up now for Messner as she brings it across. Leaves it off for Paige Brown. Drives in from the right block. Goes up. Can't get it to fall. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds here off of South Holt. 5-0 South Holt with the lead. 5:10 left to play here in the first quarter. Ball inbounds to Martin into the corner. Goes through her hand. She's able to pick it up and brings it over to the wing. Now up to the top of the key. Sends it right wing now for Anthony. Into the corner for Messner. Up to the top of the key, Martin. Back into Messner. Trying to feed it up over top. The defense for Paige Brown. Does, and she knocks it in off the glass. Up and good for two. Nice feed for Messner. Nice finish there by Brown. To get Albany on the board. Newman is able to knock it away. Gets it to Martin. Martin stops, feeds it off to Newman. Puts up a shot from three. Knocks it in. We're tied. 5-all, 4:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Rayleigh Geyer sends it left wing here now for Morris. Brings it inside to Cotton. Goes up. Might have been tipped a little bit there by a mixture of Anthony and Brown. But there to put it in is Prusman. Brown sends it across now for Martin. Up now for Messner. Messner sends it right wing for Martin. Now into Anthony at the free throw line. Back out again to Newman. Shot from three off the mark to the right. No good. Rebound is going to be made here by South Holt. Now Newman will come away with the steal. Puts up another shot from three. This time doesn't even hit the backboard as it goes out of bounds. 7-5, South Holt with the lead. 3:49 left to play here in this first quarter. As Rayleigh Geyer will bring it across midcourt. Now back up to the top of the key again here for Rachel Ottman. Ball knocked away, picked up by Geyer. She'll drive into the baseline. Sends it back out again. Ottman back again for Geyer. Trying to send it up over the top of the defense. Trying to bring it into Prusman, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Zoe Prusman will check in along with Lyndon Prusman. So we're going to have three Prusmans here on the floor. Just try and bear with me here. Checking out with Reese Morris and Grace Cotton. Messner will inbounds here for Anthony. Messner trying to get it to Brown. She tries to throw it across for Newman. It's going to be stolen away here by Geyer. Gets it out here for Chloe Prusman. Shot off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound's going to be made by Martin. Now Newman trying to leave it off for Anthony. Weak side block. Has it knocked away. And it's going to be picked up here by South Holt. Geyer brings it across. Puts up a shot from three from Rayleigh Geyer. Up and good as she knocks it in from behind the arc. It's a 10-5 lead for South Holt. Timeout going to be called here by Albany. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 10-5 South Holt lead over Albany. 2:47 left to play here in the first. Again, this full court 2-2-1 pressure really getting here to Albany so far. As Paige Brown gets it back here for Messner. Messner gets it across now for Anthony. Leaves it off now for Michaela Martin, left wing. Newman trying to feed it up over top the defense for Paige Brown, and she is going to be fouled here on the floor. Foul goes against Rachel Ottman as Grace Cotton will check back in. Cotton will check in here for Ottman, as she picks up her second. Ashley Sturkis and Emily Papa will check in here for Paige Brown and Michaela Martin. Newman will inbounds here for Sturkis into the corner. Gets it now for Messner. Back to Newman. Newman with it right wing. Over to left wing now for Papa. To the top of the key for Messner. Papa trying to bring it inside. Anthony now back outside again to Newman. Off the mark to the left. No good. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of South Holt. South Holt's Reese Morris will check in here for Rayleigh Geyer, who comes out limping. Messner inbounds to Ashley Sturkis, goes through her hands, out of bounds. Two minutes left to play here in the first quarter, 10-5. South Holt with the lead. Chloe Prusman sends it over to the left wing now for Lyndon Prusman. Up to the top of the key now here for Zoe Prusman. For Cotton. Over to the right wing now here for Chloe. Leaves it off as Morris' shot off the glass, no good. Rebound made here by Zoe Prusman. Shot up, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Anthony. Gets it to Newman as she'll drive. Coast to coast, goes up, lays it up off the backboard, up and good for two. Chloe Prusman sends it over the right wing here for Lyndon Prusman. Bringing it inside, shot up, no good. That time by Zoe Prusman. Newman again trying to take it coast to coast, goes up. Off the backboard, can't get it to fall. Ball rolls around on the floor. And it's going to be a jump ball that's going to stay here with Albany. Checking back in is going to be Rachel Ottman as she'll check in here for Zoe Prusman. 1:02 left to play here in the first. It's a 10-7 South Holt lead. Papa sends it right wing for Messner. The Sturkis at the free throw line, goes through her hands and on the floor, and we're going to have another jump ball. This time goes to South Holt. .5 left to play here in this first quarter. It's a 3-point South Holt lead. Chloe Prusman right wing, sends up to the top of the key for Morris. Morris sends it over to left wing. Shot from three. Off the back of the iron there by Rachel Ottman. Newman trying to keep it in play. Gets it out for Anthony. Newman brings it across with 20 seconds left to play in the first. Albany trails by 3. Papa trying to bring it inside for Anthony. Knocked away by Cotton. Picked up here by Morris. She'll have it knocked away out of bounds here off of Emily Papa with 10.5 left to play here in the first quarter. Brown and Martin will both check in here for Albany with 10.5 left as Messner and Anthony will get a short break here and probably come back to start out the second quarter. Chloe Prusman inbounds here for Cotton. Comes back to Prusman on the block underneath. She can't get it to go as Sturkis has the ball stolen away. Chloe Prusman goes up and is going to get the bucket and the foul here with 1.8 left to play here in the quarter. Foul's going to go against Michaela Martin. That'll be her first personal and team's first as well. Chloe Prusman can't get the three-point play to go. And the three-pointer goes in. That time by Gabby Newman as she banks it in at the buzzer. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in. The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students.
Welcome back out again here to Albany, where Gabby Newman just hit a giant buzzer beater there, banks it in to make it now a 2-point ball game as we get ready to start the second quarter. Albany starts out with the basketball as well. Over to left wing with it is going to be Emily Pop up to the top of the key. Martin now back over again for Pop up to the top of the key. Knocked away, picked up by Martin, trying to feed it into Sturkis, and the pass going to go out of bounds. Bringing it across here is going to be Reese Morris. Over to the left wing, shot from three, off the mark, no good. Rebound is going to be made by Sturkis. Trying to hurry up and feed it across for Martin. Goes right to Brown, now comes back again to Martin. Up again for Newman. Leaves it off for Sturkis at the free throw line. Now Emily Papa with a shot off the iron, can't get it to fall. Paige Brown's shot won't go. And then a jump ball is going to be called. That's going to go to South Holt. So South Holt basketball with a 2-point lead, 12-10 here in the second quarter. 7:08 left to play. Over to the right wing, gets it in again to Chloe Prusman as she'll go up and lay it off the glass, up and good for two. Newman spins her way across midcourt, drives in, leaves it off for Pop on the baseline. Shot can't fall in as South Holt quickly gets it out across here now for Morris. Knocked away from behind by Emily Papa. Ball inbounds here for Lyndon Prusman. Now comes back again here for Chloe Prusman. Drives into the block, puts up a shot, and a travel is going to be called here against South Holt. 14-10. South Holt leads here over Albany. 6:39 left to play here in the second. Sturkis will give it off now for Newman. Newman trying to bring it across midcourt. Falls down, gets it to Brown. Now gets it back again to Newman. Up to the top of the key for Pop, over to the right wing, now for Martin. Martin trying to send it in the corner here for Newman. Drives, trying to leave it off there for Brown. Now stolen away here by Morris. And they're going to say it went off of Newman's foot out of bounds. Checking back in here for South Holt is going to be Rayleigh Geyer. And also checking in Zoe Prusman. As Lyndon and Chloe Prusman both check out. Geyer with it over on the left wing for Cotton, trying to bring it inside. Ball knocked away. On the floor with it, picked up here by Newman. She'll get it off now for Martin. Geyer came out limping last quarter, still noticeably limping here still as she comes back in though. Papa sends it in now for Brown, now back out for Martin. Shot from inside the three-point arc. Rolls out, no good. Cotton with the rebound. Geyer brings it across. Stops, puts up a shot from the baseline. Too far, no good. And a jump ball is going to be called. That is going to go here to Albany. Messner and Anthony will check in here for Papa and Sturkis. Ball inbounds here for Anthony. Gets it up now for Martin. She'll drive in, goes up, puts it off the glass, up and good for two. 14-12, it's a 2-point lead here for South Holt. Geyer brings it across the center court logo here at the King City High School gym. And trying to get it there into Zoe Prusman, a reaching foul going to be called here against Sierra Anthony. Foul against Anthony is going to be her first. Chloe Prusman will now check in here for Reese Morris. Zoe Prusman will inbounds up to Geyer up at the top of the key. Geyer over to Cotton left wing. Trying to bring it up to Zoe Prusman up at the top of the key. Zoe Prusman right wing. Ottman back up again here for Chloe Prusman. Again for Geyer on the right wing. Rayleigh Geyer drives baseline, has it knocked away. And then Geyer tries to throw it off, and Newman as she rolls and grabs it, gets it off to Anthony. Now comes back again to Newman as she'll bring it across. Quickly sends it across now for Messner right wing. Messner feeds it on the baseline up to Anthony. Can't get it to go off the glass up from a weird angle. Second shot not able to go. Anthony with the basketball leaves it off for Martin up at the free throw line. Right wing Newman. Newman now drives in. Lays up a floater. Can't get it to fall. Brown with the rebound. Now Messner with the shot from three. No good. Chloe Prusman comes with the rebound. Gets it to Geyer. And a timeout's going to be called by South Holt. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your four wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's a 14-12 South Holt lead. Chloe Prusman with it on the right wing. Sends it across. Rayleigh Geyer trying to send it into Grace Cotton. She is going to be fouled. Go to the line to shoot two. As foul is going to be called here against Paige Brown. Foul against Brown is her first, team's third. Cotton's first free throw attempt. No good. Second free throw attempt here from Grace Cotton. No good as well, as Martin will come away with the rebound. Newman brings it across as she'll have it on the right wing here for the Lady Warriors. Now trying to send it off to Anthony. Goes up off the glass, up and good for two. Tied up at 14 all here, 3:35 left to play here in the second. It was at one point a 7-0 South Holt lead. Grace Cotton with it right wing, brings it up for Rayleigh Geyer. Geyer sends it across now for Chloe Prusman. Shot from three off the back of the iron, no good. Zoe Prusman comes with the rebound, stripped and stolen away by Anthony. She'll get it off now for Newman. Newman puts up a shot from inside the three-point arc, can't get it to fall. And then it's going to go out of bounds here off of Cotton. Checking back in are going to be Lyndon Prusman as well as Reese Morris. Zoe Prusman and Rayleigh Geyer both check out. Martin sends it out for Messner right wing, trying to bring it inside for Anthony. Back out again to Messner. Shot from three, off the mark to the left, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Ottman. Over to the left for Chloe Prusman, bringing it inside and knocking it in is Lyndon Prusman. Anthony trying to send it across for Newman, knocked and stolen away. Morris trying to get it out for Lyndon Prusman, knocked out of bounds off of Paige Brown. It'll remain South Holt basketball, 16-14, 2:30 left to play here in the second. Again, the Albany and South Holt boys will be coming up next for a chance to see who will go to the championship game here at the King City Tournament. Lyndon Prusman's shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Casey Messner. Newman has it go off of Morris's foot, and she'll pick it up on the baseline. Knocked out of her hands here by Newman, and it'll be South Holt basketball. Checking in, Rayleigh Geyer will check in here for Grace Cotton. South Holt inbounds up to the top of the key for Morris. Over to the right wing now for Ottman. Bringing it inside here for Chloe Prusman. Spins around, puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Newman with the rebound. Quickly gets it up now for Messner. Now leaves it off for Newman. Newman feeds it inside to Paige Brown in the block. Trying to leave it off for Anthony. Pass goes off her hands. Picked up now by Michaela Martin, right wing. She'll put up a shot from three. Knocks it in! As Martin gives Albany their first lead of the night, 17-16. 1:40 left to play here in the second. Morris with it up at the top of the key as Sturkis and Papa ready to come in the next check here for the Lady Warriors. Lyndon Prusman now for Chloe Prusman. Shot from three, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Anthony. Newman trying to send it up now for Martin, and it's going to be in front of her. Not able to reel in the pass as it goes out of bounds. Sturkis and Papa will check in here for Brown and Martin. 1:25 left to play here in the half. It's a 1-point Albany lead, 17-16. Cotton ready to come in the next check here for South Holt. Over to left wing for Lyndon Prusman, stolen away and knocked away there by Sierra Anthony, trying to get up to Emily Papa. Fight for it on the floor. Finally, still rolling around. Picked up here now by Emily Papa. And a timeout's going to be called here by Albany to save possession. We're back with more. We come back in just a moment on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel.
1:04 left to play here in this first half. 17-16. Albany girls have a lead over the South Holt girls in this championship semifinal game here at the King City Tournament. It'll be Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Remember to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Messner will inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. Inbounds goes to Newman into the backcourt. She'll send it across now here for Papa. Again, South Holt stays in their 2-3 zone. Into the corner now for Messner. Back up again for Papa. Now again for Messner. Shot from three. Knocks it in! As Messner hits a three from the left corner. 20-16, it's a 4-point Warrior lead. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Rayleigh Geyer sends it across to Oatman on the right wing. Up to the top, the key here for Chloe Prusman. Now she'll leave it off here for Morris. Back up again for Rachel Ottman as she'll drive in, puts up the shot, is going to be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot two with 24.9 left in the half. Foul against Albany is going to go against Sierra Anthony. That is going to be Anthony's second, team's fourth. First free throw attempt is up and good here by Rachel Ottman. Checking back in is going to be Lyndon Prusman here for Reese Morris and Emily, or sorry, not Emily Papa. It's Paige Brown that checks in here for Sierra Anthony as Ottman's able to hit the second free throw. Newman weaves her way through traffic, trying to send it to Sturkis off her fingertips, out of bounds with 19.4 left to play here in the half. It's a 20-point Albany lead, 20-18. Now South Holt with the basketball. The opportunity for the final shot of the half and to get the basketball to start out the second half. Ball stolen away here by Newman. Goes up with her left hand. She is going to be fouled with 7.6 and will go to the line to shoot two. Foul against South Holt is going to go against Rayleigh Geyer. That'll be Geyer's first personal. Team's third. Newman's first free throw attempt off the back of the iron, no good. Second free throw attempt upcoming here from Gabby Newman. Again off the back of the iron, no good. Geyer trying to bring it across. Has it right wing. Throws it up and no good. 20-18, Albany has the lead at the half. We're back with the Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment on Albany TV.
Looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Messner a call at Dollars and Messner Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leon a call at 660-582-0258 or 660-726-3252 or give Leo a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
The South Holt R1 School District, in partnership with the citizens of the district, have a mission to provide lifelong learning opportunities through a commitment to academic excellence, preparing effective, responsible citizens to meet future challenges and to live productive lives in a changing society. South Holt School District believes that all students can learn and achieve in a school that provides opportunities for success through a wide range of programs, activities, and services. The South Holt School District is proud to sponsor all South Holt Spartan extracurricular activities.
Hello, I'm Dr. Brian Pekarik, Superintendent of the Albany R3 School District. At Albany, our staff is focused on helping students excel in academics, athletics, music, business, technology, art, and agriculture. We strive to help young minds prepare for life and become successful in whatever endeavor they choose. The Albany R3 School District is a tribe of parents, teachers, students, and community members working together so students don't just chase their dreams, but live them.
Welcome back out again here to King City. Albany holds a 20-18 lead here at the half over the South Holt girls. Like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Albany South Holt basketball. BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Alton, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Penny John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee and Schultz of Albany. Dollars and Messner Auction Service. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany. Northwest Cell. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanberry. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. The South Holt School District. Albany School District. And Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, as well as the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Taking a look here at the first half stats, Albany girls shooting 8 for 24 from the field, 0 for 2 from behind the free throw line, 4 for 9 from behind the three-point range. So half of Albany's scored buckets have come from behind the three-point iron. 2 of those came from Gabby Newman, one of them from three-quarter court, as she finishes the half with 8 points, 5 points for Michaela Martin, 3 points for Casey Messner, 2 points for Sarah Anthony and Paige Brown. For the South Holt girls, unofficially, they are shooting 7 for 24 from the field, 2 for 5 from the free throw line, 2 for 7 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring by Chloe Prusman with 9 points, 5 points for Rayleigh Geyer, 2 points for Lyndon Prusman, and 2 points for Rachel Ottman. So again, that is the look at the unofficial first half stats. As again, it's a 2-point Warrior lead. It was at one point a 7-point South Holt lead there in the first quarter. Albany fought their way back, made it a 2-point ball game off of Martin's deep three-pointer to end the first quarter that banked in. And then it was Albany that was able to outscore South Holt by 4 points there in the second quarter and finish with a 2-point halftime lead, 20-18. So again, don't forget, Your halftime on Albany TV is brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. And while you're on the Albany TV Facebook page this week, don't forget to vote in our big game poll giveaway. Vote for who you think the winner of the big game coming up on Sunday between Kansas City and San Francisco is, and then also share the poll for your chance to be entered in to win a $50 Hy-Vee gift card. Also on the page, you'll find our over-under contest where you have to vote whether you think the teams are going to score over or under 49.5 points for your chance to win a $25 Hy-Vee gift card. We'll be back with more of your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your four wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today. In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small town roots with a big town feel. The South Holt R1 School District, in partnership with the citizens of the district, have a mission to provide lifelong learning opportunities through a commitment to academic excellence, preparing effective, responsible citizens to meet future challenges and to live productive lives in a changing society. South Holt School District believes that all students can learn and achieve in a school that provides opportunities for success through a wide range of programs, activities, and services. The South Holt School District is proud to sponsor all South Holt Spartan extracurricular activities. It's the Big Game Poll Giveaway presented by Albany TV and your local Albany Hy-Vee, your game day headquarters. Go to the Albany TV Facebook page and vote for the winner of the big game coming up on Sunday, and share the poll for your chance to be entered to win into a drawing to win a Hy-Vee gift card on your Big Game Poll Giveaway. This year, we're also adding an over-under contest. You'll have to vote on whether San Francisco and Kansas City will score more or less of the point total given. One winner will be chosen for each contest and drawn from applicants that vote for the winning team or over and under and share the poll. Don't forget to head to the Albany Hy-Vee, your game day headquarters. They have everything you need for the big game coming up on Sunday. And make sure to go and vote and share. Winner will be drawn the Monday following the big game and contacted via Facebook. This contest is open to all legal residents who are at least 18 years of age or older at the time of entry. All entries that predict the correct winner and share the poll will be entered into a drawing, and one winner will be chosen. Employees of the new shopper furthering Albany TV Winter Circle Trophies North and Albany Hy-Vee, and their members of their immediate family, spouse, parents, siblings, or children or household, whether related or not, are ineligible to participate or win.
Welcome back out again here to King City. Again, it's a 20-18 2-point Albany lead here over South Holt. Again, winner will move on to take on Stanberry here in the new gym at 7 o'clock on Friday. Loser will face DeKalb at 8:30, the final game of the night over in the old gym. So again, it'll be South Holt basketball to start out the third quarter. As out on the floor is going to be Rayleigh Geyer, Chloe Prusman, Grace Cotton, Lyndon Prusman, and Rachel Ottman. For Albany, it'll be Paige Brown, Sierra Anthony, Michaela Martin, Casey Messner, and Gabby Newman. Inbounding is going to be Chloe Prusman. She'll bring it up to the top of the key here for Geyer. Over to left wing now for Lyndon Prusman. Up again for Ottman. Left wing, Chloe Prusman. Drives in, goes up, lays it off the glass, up and good for two as we're tied here early in the third quarter. Newman trying to weave her way through South Holt traffic, trying to leave it off for Anthony. Stolen away out of the air by Chloe Prusman. Now she'll get off for Geyer. Rayleigh Geyer brings it across the center court logo over to left wing for Lyndon Prusman. Trying to send it inside to Chloe Prusman. Now trying to leave it off there for Ottman, stolen away by Newman. Newman loses it, picked up at midcourt by Anthony. Now gives it to Newman, now for Paige Brown. Back out to Anthony, right wing, Michaela Martin. Now South Holt coming out in a box and one as Anthony goes up, can't put up the shot, no good. And now Brown trying to get it out, does get it out now for Michaela Martin. Shot from three off the front of the iron, no good. Newman with the rebound. Goes up and lays it off the glass, up and good for two. Rayleigh Geyer sends it across over to Chloe Prusman. Up to Lyndon Prusman at the top of the key. Back again over to Chloe Prusman. Now sends it up now for Cotton. Grace Cotton with it up at the top of the key. Right wing for Lyndon Prusman. Up for Rayleigh Geyer at the top of the key. Geyer over to Chloe Prusman. She'll have it right wing. Sends it up at the top of the key. Picked up by Geyer. As Newman just a hair short of anticipating that pass. Geyer sends it up now for Cotton. Inside for Chloe Prusman. Stolen away by Newman. Newman goes up, puts it up. Can't get the bucket to fall, but will go to the line to shoot two free throws. Foul against South Holt is going to go against Grace Cotton. That'll be her first personal, team's first here in the second half as well. And Newman will go to the line to shoot two free throws with 6:07 left to play here in the third. Newman's free throw attempt up and good. Second free throw attempt here from Gabby Newman. Up and good as she's able to knock them both home. Now full court pressure put on here by Albany. Full court man-to-man pressure as Geyer brings it across. And now a reaching foul going to be committed here by Gabby Newman. So Newman calling for the foul. That's her first, team's first as well. Chloe Prusman will inbounds here for South Holt. Up to the top of the key for Geyer. Into the corner now for Cotton. Brings it in to Prusman. Now back out again. Cotton shot from inside the three-point arc. No good. Lyndon Prusman will be out of bounds as she tried going for the rebound. She's going to a 2-2-1 full court pressure zone put on here again by South Holt. Messner gets it to Anthony. Trying to send it across to Martin. Going to be knocked out of bounds to the scorer's table. Messner will now inbounds into the backcourt here for Newman. Sends it across for Martin right wing. Martin into the corner for Messner. Sends it cross court for Newman left wing. Now she'll drive, leaves it off for Anthony. Anthony spins, leaves it for Messner right wing. Trying to send it back inside for Brown. Knocked away. Picked up here by Rayleigh Geyer. Geyer sends it left wing for Ottman. Brings it inside, this time for Chloe Prusman. Can't get it to fall. Cotton with the rebound. Is going to be a foul called here on the floor. And a foul, I believe, is going to go against Paige Brown, and it will. Foul against Brown is going to be her second, team's second as well. Chloe Prusman set to inbounds. Gets it inbounds to Cotton. Too far underneath the basket. It goes off the bottom of the backboard as Newman quickly brings it across. Goes up, takes it in, knocks it in as it rolls in and falls in. It's a 6-point Albany lead, 26-20, their largest here of the night. Chloe Prusman with a shot from three, up and good as she'll cut that lead back down to three. And a timeout's going to be called here by South Holt with 4:46 left to play in the third. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment on Albany TV.
Looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Messner a call at Dollars and Messner Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leon a call at 660-582-0258 or 660-726-3252 or give Leo a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanbury, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it'll be Albany basketball. They lead here by 3, 26-23. Prusman knocks the pass from Sarah Anthony to Michaela Martin out of bounds. So Messner will inbounds here. Newman brings it across. Leaves it off for Anthony from the baseline. Shot no good. Paige Brown is there for the rebound. Her shot goes off the bottom of the backboard. Picked up by Martin. Now Newman with it. She'll try and drive in. Leaves it off for Anthony. Now Messner. Shot from threes. Tipped and picked up here by South Holt. Chloe Prusman with it here in the corner. Gets it out for Zoe Prusman. Goes up. Knocks it in off the glass. Up and good for 2. Sarah Anthony with the basketball. Anthony's pass to Martin, going to be over her head, out of bounds. South Holt now has the basketball, trailing by 1, 26-25. Halfway through this third quarter of play. Bringing it across here is going to be Reese Morris. Stolen away here by Gabby Newman. Goes up with her left hand. Gets it to fall and gets the foul. As Newman will go for the conventional three-point play. Foul against South Holt is going to go against Reese Morris. That's going to be her first, team second. Remember, if you are looking for Stewartsville-Maysville girls basketball, you can find that on the New Shopper and the Printery Facebook page as Newman puts in the three-point play as she knocks in the and one free throw. 29-25, it's a 4-point Albany lead. Bringing it across is Morris. She'll have it right wing up to the top of the key here for Ottman. Left wing now for Chloe Prusman. Up for Lyndon Prusman. Back again for Ottman on the right wing. Into Chloe Prusman on the block. Goes up, knocked away. Picked off here by Sierra Anthony. Anthony gets it up now for Newman. Newman quickly sends it up now for Martin. Goes up, knocks it in off the glass. Up and good for 2. 31-25. Back out to again a 6-point Albany lead. And a foul going to be called here against the Lady Warriors as it's going to go against Newman as she'll pick up her second. Cotton and Sturkis come in. Also checking in are going to be Papa and Geyer. As Morris and Zoe Prusman check out, Newman and Anthony will check out. Into the corner, Ottman. And a foul going to be called here against Ashley Sturkis. It'll be the first on Sturkis' team's third foul here of the half. 3:08 left to play here in the third. Ball inbounds here for Geyer. Gets it up now to Cotton up at the top of the key. Back again for Geyer inside. Chloe Prusman shot. Short, no good. Rebound's going to be made here by Martin. Martin quickly brings it across. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Sends it left wing now for Messner. Inside to Brown. Now back out again to Messner. Sends it across for Emily Papa. Drives in, puts up a shot, and it's going to be fouled. Will go in line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to go against Grace Cotton. That'll be her second. Team's third here. As Emily Papa will shoot 2 free throws. First free throw attempt off the front of the iron and bounced off to the left. No good. Emily Papa's second free throw attempt here is up and good, and she's able to knock home the second. 32-25, 2:41 left to play here in the third. Geyer with it, puts up a shot from 3, knocks it in. 32-28. Paige Brown gets it off for Emily Papa. Drives in now, pulls it back out, gets it to Messner. Messner feeds it inside for Sturkis on the block. Spins around and is going to be called for the travel. 2:17 left to play here in this third quarter, 32-28. Sarah Anthony ready to come into next check as Chloe Prusman brings it across. Cotton sends it off now. Shot up and good as Rachel Ottman's able to knock it in from the baseline. Sturkis gets it for Martin. Now Papa drives in, puts up the shot, can't get it to go over Cotton. And then Paige Brown is going to pick up her third foul. Foul against Brown is her third, team's fifth. Brown and Martin will check out as Newman and Anthony will check back in. And it's down again to a 2-point Albany lead. Cotton will inbounds to Geyer. Now bringing it across here is going to be Rachel Ottman. Up for Cotton. Back into Ottman, bringing it inside. Lyndon Prusman shot rolls around, falls in, tied up again at 32 all. And now a timeout going to be called here by Albany. We're back with more, a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. Back with more in just a moment on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
The South Holt R1 School District, in partnership with the citizens of the district, have a mission to provide lifelong learning opportunities through a commitment to academic excellence, preparing effective, responsible citizens to meet future challenges and to live productive lives in a changing society. South Holt School District believes that all students can learn and achieve in a school that provides opportunities for success through a wide range of programs, activities, and services. The South Holt School District is proud to sponsor all South Holt Spartan extracurricular activities.
Welcome back out again here to King City. It's all tied up at 32 all with 1:32 left to play here in the third quarter. Inbounds to Anthony, gets it back again to Messner. To Anthony, sends it across now for Newman. Newman drives in, goes up, puts it up with her right hand, can't get it to fall. And then a jump ball is going to be called. That's going to stay here with Albany. So Albany will inbounds here off the jump ball. As Messner will inbounds here for Sturkis. Gets it to Newman. Back inside for Messner. And now Grace Cotton will steal it away here from Messner as she'll get it to Geyer. Rayleigh Geyer with it up at the top of the key, over to the right wing for Ottman. Brings it inside for Cotton, shot up no good. Gets the rebound, her second shot not able to fall either. Ottman goes up and she'll be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul's going to go against Ashley Sturkis. It'll be her second, team 6th now. As the shot is up and no good here from Rachel Ottman. So next foul against Albany is going to put South Holt into 1-1 from here on out. Second shot, no good, off the mark to the right. And it's going to be out of bounds here off of South Holt. Messner will inbounds here for Anthony. Now back again to Messner, back again to Anthony. Sends it across for Papa, overhead, out of bounds. 47.7 left to play here in the third. All tied up at 32 all. Chloe Prusman with it up at the top of the key. Brings it over to the right wing. Breaks it all the way down to the baseline. Goes up, and it's going to go out of bounds here off of Albany. Chloe Prusman will inbounds. Inbounds for Cotton. Now comes back out to Chloe Prusman. Shot from the baseline off the inside of the iron. No good. Ball tipped up. Picked up here by Newman. Now feeds it off for Papa. Goes up, puts up the shot off the glass, up and good for 2. Now Geyer set to bring it across the timeline. Sends it for Lyndon Prusman. Now Chloe Prusman spins, drives in, and she is going to be fouled as Ashley Sturk is going to be called for her 3rd. Going to the line to shoot 2. Here's going to be Chloe Prusman as Paige Brown set to come back in here with 8.6 left to play in the 3rd after this first free throw attempt. First shot is up and good. Checking in for Geyer is going to be Reese Morris. Chloe Prusman's 2nd free throw attempt. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Anthony. She'll get it now for Newman. Newman has it stripped away by Morris. Rolling around the floor with it. Anthony gets it to Newman. Another shot this time off the mark to the left. No good. 34-33, Albany has a 1-point lead. And we'll be back with the start of the 4th quarter when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Schultz Convenience Store on 136 in Albany has everything you need to keep you running. Schultz has coffee and gas to get you moving in the morning. Fountain Pop, sandwiches, and Champ's Chicken to fuel your lunchtime hunger. They also carry candy and ice cream to keep you awake during the afternoon. At night, Schultz adult beverages and scratchers to help you unwind. That's Schultz Convenience Store in Albany, where they can fuel you up in more ways than one. Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay Unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
South Holt inbounds as the basketball goes out of bounds as we start out this 4th quarter of play. They get it into Cotton, now comes back out, trying to send it back out, stolen away here by Gabby Newman. Newman brings it across as she'll send it to Martin, right wing. Up to Messner, over to left wing for Newman, trying to feed it inside for Anthony. Trying to bring it back out again to Messner. Paige Brown is going to force a jump ball here with Lyndon Prusman, and it's going to be Albany basketball after the jump ball. So Messner will inbounds into the corner for Brown. Now for Martin. Martin with it up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Messner. Back up again to Newman. Left wing Messner. Or left wing Martin, sorry. And she'll send it back up to Messner. Messner over now for Newman on the right wing. Back up again to Martin. Back over to the right wing. Newman sends it inside for Anthony. Up to the top of the key, Messner. Sidesteps the defender, puts up the shot off the top of the backboard, no good. And then it's going to go out of bounds here off of South Holt. So 1 point Albany leads, 7:04 left to play here in the 4th. Ball inbounds to Anthony. She goes up and lays it off the glass. Up and good for 2. Chloe Prusman walks it across the half-court logo. And then it goes off the foot here of Rachel Ottman out of bounds. Albany basketball with a 3-point lead and 1:08 gone here in the 4th quarter of play. Messner sends it up to the top of the key here for Newman. Newman brings it across, sends it to left wing now for Martin. Martin back up again to Newman up at the top of the key. Leaves it back again for Martin. Right wing to Messner. Sends it cross court, Newman. Newman drives in, goes off, leaves it off for Paige Brown. Shot goes up, can't get it to fall. Anthony not able to pick up the rebound. And it's going to be Ottman that comes away with it. Quickly sending up to Geyer, right wing. They bring it into Cotton. She goes up and lays it off the glass, up and good for 2. 36-35, 6:12 left to play here in the 4th. Brown gets it for Messner. Back again to Brown. Sends it across now for Martin. Into the corner, Newman. Shot with her foot on the line, no good. Paige Brown with the rebound, gets it to Messner. Brings her back inside for Anthony. Back out now for Martin, right wing Messner. Back in again inside here for Anthony. Shot from three from Messner, no good. Newman keeps it in play. Chloe Prusman is able to pick it up. Quickly goes to Geyer. Geyer goes up, puts up the shot, knocks it in, good for two. 37-36. South Holt with the lead. Newman gets it now across here for Messner. 5:30 left to play in the fourth, 37-36. South Holt with the 1 point lead. Newman shot from three, left wing. Rolls out, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by South Holt. Geyer will slow it up as she tries to bring it across midcourt with Gabby Newman-Gardiner. Geyer sends it right wing here now for Chloe Prusman. Drives to the baseline. Gets it now for Cotton. Brings it back in again for Prusman. And a foul going to be called here against South Holt. Foul against Chloe Prusman is her first, team's fourth. Lyndon Prusman checks out. Checking back in is going to be Morris. Messner sends it across here for Martin. Martin with it up at the top of the key. Left wing now for Newman. Trying to feed it up over the defense into Paige Brown. It goes over her head and tips off her hand out of bounds. 4:43 left to play in the fourth. Again, it's a 1 point South Holt lead here over Albany. In this girls' championship semifinal game of the King City tournament, winner will move on to play in the championship game against Stanberry on Friday night. Cotton gets it up now up top to Morris. Morris brings it back to Cotton on the right wing. Again to Morris, leaves it off now for Geyer. Geyer for Opp, bringing it inside for Chloe Prusman. Shot goes up, knocks it in, up and good for two. A 3 point South Holt lead now with 4:10 left in the fourth. Newman weaves her way through traffic, puts up a shot, can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be made here by South Holt. Morris weaves her way through traffic, puts up a shot, can't get it to fall. Cotton with the rebound, she'll be fouled, goes to the line to shoot two. Foul is going to go against Paige Brown. That is going to be Brown's fourth, team's eighth. And a timeout is going to be called here by Albany, a full Petty John Auto Center timeout. We're back with more in just a moment on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
In the third quarter, 22-11, Maysville leads over Stewartsville. At the line for two, here's Grace Cotton. First free throw attempt is up and good. Second free throw attempt from Cotton. Up and good as she makes them both. 41-36. It's a 5 point South Holt lead. Anthony gets it now for Martin. Trying to weave her way through traffic. She is going to be fouled. It'll be the fifth team foul called against South Holt. And it was going to be the second personal called here against Rayleigh Geyer. Newman with it up at the top of the key. Sends it out to Messner. Messner back up again to Newman. Brings it out to Paige Brown. Right wing again for Martin. Into the corner, Messner. Up to the top of the key, Newman. A deep three. Off the front of the iron, no good. Martin gets the rebound, goes up. She is going to be fouled. Is going to get a line to shoot two as Cotton is going to get the rebound. The foul against Grace Cotton is going to be her third. Team sixth. So Albany will be in the bonus from here on out. Martin's first free throw attempt. Bounces out, no good. Second free throw attempt here for Michaela Martin. Off the back of the iron, no good, and it's going to go out of bounds here off of Cotton. Messner will inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. Inbounds into Newman. Newman loses it, picked up here by Messner. Martin gets it to Newman. Sends it across now for Messner. Trying to weave her way through the defense. Leaves it off for Newman in the corner. Shot from three. Bounces out, no good. And it's going to be rebounded here by South Holt. Bringing it across is Geyer. She's slowed up. Gets it off for Morris. Back again to Geyer. Left wing now for Chloe Prusman. Prusman now sends it in. The Cotton now trying to send it inside. And Newman trying to keep it in play. Goes off of Michaela Martin out of bounds. Lyndon Prusman checks in. Emily Papa checks in. Gabby Newman checks out. Also checking out here is going to be Reese Morris. Ottman drives, now pulls it back out again. Onto the right wing here for Geyer. Brings it into Grace Cotton. Goes up. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is going to be made here by Anthony. Gets it down for Messner. 2.5 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Messner with it left wing. Drives in. Leaves it off now for Paige Brown. Goes up off the front of the iron. No good. 2:21 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Geyer set to bring it across here for South Holt. Gets it over the right wing now here for Lyndon Prusman. Up to the top of the key here for Chloe Prusman. 2:05. Full Penny John Arnold Center timeout going to be taken by South Holt with 2:06 left to play in the fourth. 41-36. It's South Holt with the lead. We're back with more in just a moment.
The South Holt R1 School District, in partnership with the citizens of the district, have a mission to provide lifelong learning opportunities through a commitment to academic excellence, preparing effective, responsible citizens to meet future challenges and to live productive lives in a changing society. South Holt School District believes that all students can learn and achieve in a school that provides opportunities for success through a wide range of programs, activities, and services. The South Holt School District is proud to sponsor all South Holt Spartan extracurricular activities. The Albany Booster Club is a group of supporters who come together to make a better experience for the students. They try to help the students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, longtime supporters of the Albany R3 School District, joining together for the better of the Albany students.
Welcome back out again here to King City. 41-36. South Holt has a 5-point lead and the basketball. Up with it at the top of the key here is going to be Geyer. Trying to give it off for Chloe Prusman. They do up at the top of the key as she's heavily guarded here by Casey Messner. Underneath, 2 minutes left to play. Again, it's a 5-point South Holt lead. Geyer with it up at the top of the key. Gets it off now for Chloe Prusman. Albany going to have to start to foul soon to try and give themselves enough time as they're down 2 possessions at the moment. Chloe Prusman with it on the right wing. Gets it off now here for Grace Cotton. And a travel going to be called here against South Holt. The one Warrior that can't give up a foul at the moment on the floor is Paige Brown. She's got 4 so far here on the night. Martin will bring it across with 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Sends it over the right wing for Papa. Into the corner now for Messner, trying to feed it over top the defense for Anthony. Now back out again to Messner, left wing. Martin, shot going to be blocked out of bounds here by Chloe Prusman. So Messner will inbounds. With 1:11 left to play here in the fourth. Into the corner for Messner, back up again for Martin. Back again to Messner, trying to bring it inside for Brown. Stolen away here by Grace Cotton. Geyer sends it up now for Ottman. For Geyer up at the top of the key, over to the right wing here for Chloe Prusman. Knocked away and almost stolen away there by Anthony, but it's going to be out of bounds. Chloe Prusman set to inbounds here for South Holt. Up to Geyer, and she is going to be fouled here by Emily Papa with 46.3 left to play here in the fourth. Foul against Papa is going to be her first, team's 9th. Next one will put South Holt in the double bonus, and they'll shoot 2 free throws then from here on out. But for right now, Geyer goes to the line for the 1-and-1. First free throw attempt is up and good. It's now a 6-point ball game. Still stays at 2 possession. This next free throw is a big one. Could put it up at a 3-possession ball game. Shot from Geyer's up and good. 7 points. South Holt has the lead. 43-36. Messner brings it across. Stolen away here by South Holt. Lyndon Prusman is going to be fouled. With 36.2 left in the fourth. And they're going to give it to Papa. And the foul against Papa is going to be her second. Team's 10th. Shooting the 2 free throws now from here on out is going to be South Holt. Lyndon Prusman's first shot. No good. Second free throw attempt here from Lyndon Prusman. Up and good as she's able to knock home the second. Makes it an 8-point ball game. Warriors going to need to have a couple of threes shot up here quickly as Brown gets it to Messner. And then she is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with 30.9 left to play in the fourth. As the foul here is going to go against Rayleigh Geyer. That's going to be her third, team 7th. Messner's first to the 1-and-1. Oh, no good. Paige Brown comes away with the rebound, gets it to Messner. Trying to feed it inside for Anthony. Knocked away, picked up again by Brown. Now gets it to Messner. Sends it across to Papa. Back again to Messner. To Martin. 13 seconds left, and it's going to be a win tonight here for South Holt as Anthony gets it to Messner. She'll put up a deep 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound's going to be made by South Holt. 44-36. South Holt gets the victory. They'll face Stanberry in the championship game. We're back with more in just a moment here during the BTC Bank postgame and your Papa's player of the game.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies. cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to King City. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Albany South Holt Girls, BTC Bank with locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee and Shoats of Albany. Dollars and Messner Auction Service. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany and Northwest Cell. American Family Insurance Agent David Smith in Albany and Stanbury. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. The City of Albany and the Albany Booster Club. Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, the South Holt and Albany School Districts, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, and the Printery New Shop are located in Albany. Taking a look at the unofficial stats here from the ball game. South Holt unofficially shoots 16 for 43 from the field, 8 for 15 from the free throw line, 4 for 9 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring by Chloe Prusman with 17 points, 12 points for Rayleigh Geyer, 5 points on the night for Lyndon Prusman, 4 points for Rachel Ottman, as well as Grace Cotton, and 2 points on the night for Zoe Prusman. For the Albany girls, unofficially, they shoot tonight 14 for 47 from the field, 4 for 10 from the free throw line, 4 for 15 from behind the three-point arc. Led in scoring tonight by Gabby Newman with 17 points, 7 points for Michaela Martin, then 4 points tonight for Sarah Anthony, 3 points for Casey Messner, and Emily Papa, 2 points for Paige Brown. Michaela Martin played a big part in tonight's game, as well did Gabby Newman, but tonight we have to give our Papa's Player of the Game to Gabby Newman as she finishes the night with 17 points, including in a big three-pointer there at the end of the first quarter and a three-quarter shot. She is our Papa's Player of the Game tonight. Remember, tonight's Papa's Player of the Game is brought to you by Papa's Family Restaurant. Papa's Family Restaurant, your home for a delicious meal with a great price and an even better atmosphere. We're back with our next game of the night, our final game here of the night. It's the Albany and South Holt boys coming up for you next